Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Time to continue. Resume saved. The best space program. Lots of money is what we got. Alright, we've got 0 contracts. Why did it say we only have... Oh hey, it's 16 minutes and apparently our space programs existed for 16 minutes total. Very cool. In 16 minutes we launched 2 rockets. We killed a lot. Lots of killing. Okay. Here we are. I've got plans. Oh. I don't know why it has 2 saves of the A2. Awesome Water Explorer. Still won't work though. Okay. And hey, we can set mission stuff based on, okay, I've been, thinking about what exactly to, do for the future of my very safe space agency. The first thing is I never thought about what would happen if I used actual keys once in space. Do things happen? So since I don't know much, we're gonna launch we're gonna launch one of these. An A2. We're gonna launch an A2. So let's launch this vessel. Let's build ourselves an A2. Temporarily decreasing our cash, but I'm sure the person we send to space would be fine. Probably. So now, we're going to launch to space. Before we start working on the A3. So, we're going to start our solid fuel. So, and that seems to make a whole lot of stuff. Now, I do realize that this is going to start burning, and we're actually probably going to lose fins on our way up, since that's what happened last time. Oh yeah, here we go, and 2 fins break. And things start to burn, but by then, the atmosphere kind of disappears, and it dissipates, allowing us. And apparently there are space station technology, so while we're going to quickly go take a look at the research. Research and development, let's see what we got. Stability, that gives us better fins and decouplers and aerodynamic nose cone. General rocketry gives us better liquid fuel, which we don't have to use that. A massive solid fuel tank and a classical fuel tank. And then we got survivability, which adds heat shields and stuff like that. But what's beyond? We got all kinds of stuff. But do we have? It's actually pretty in depth. What I'm looking for though is like space station. What about nice stations? Heavy rocketry. Interesting. But this is the next thing that we're gonna get. Survivability. Now let's take a look if we can see what we can do on it. Let's fly it and see. Can I? I can. I can change the rotation by changing the yaw. And I can change the roll too. Okay, but what does that change in terms of the so W and S changes the pitch. Yaw changes with that. Q and E. Okay, that's good. We're currently heavily rotating. Slow that down. Let's see. Stabilize. Okay, that's good. So we can do that, but does that change it as our suborbital trajectory? I doubt it's changing now. So back to our tracking station. This thing's trajectory has not changed. Oh, hey, look, this R2 is actually gonna have a splashdown instead of a touchdown, but it's interesting. Now I can turn off and on ships, and yeah, we can build space stations, which is really cool. Since let's talk about what's happening next. Afterwards, after this, we're gonna start our newest operation. Instead of being we're gonna switch and start our SOAR operations, which are gonna be the goal to send somebody up there, around, and back. It's gonna be well, let's hope they live. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't necessarily know a lot of stuff about how to make people move around up there. Command and control engines. This is the A3. What description for A3? Okay, cool. So we'll add stages. Now, maybe I should mention, I don't know how to add stages. I figure that might be an important thing. But let's get a little command pod. Let's actually quickly leave. Yeah, let's make sure this thing's saved. So we can continue work on it. Actually, that's gonna... Maybe we should... Okay, we'll edit the vessel when we get to that. Okay, let's go tracking. I need to quickly take a look at the current position of the A2. Okay, the A2 is currently going down now, I think? Yes, it's now just started to go down. And we don't have fuel up here. Okay, but at least we know what we're gonna do for SOAR. We're gonna go up here, break away a stage, and then we're gonna start our next stage. Oh yeah, and Bill Kerman, not alive. Sorry, man. He's not gonna live. Let's be honest. He ain't doing nothing. It will also attempt to save lives. Maybe we shouldn't. I mean, it's about to have re-entry. It's gonna. Now this is from land and sea level. We'll go from sea level, I guess. And then this is stage. Okay, so stage 0 is. I guess it starts at the highest number. Oh. The space music disappeared because we're entering the atmosphere. Okay. I think that's all it is. Okay. Things are about to go bad real quickly for Bill Kerbman. There's not much we can do for him. He's pretty much just gonna hit this mountain. I thought we were gonna have a splashdown. I don't even know where the space center is. Oh, there it is. It's over there. He's about to have a bad time. He's going straight down. Fin destroyed. Oh boy, here we go. Goodbye. Oof. Mission results, huge success. No, actually, it was catastrophic failure, but, he knew what he was getting into. He knew. Alright. Basic fin exploded. A2 crashed into Kerbin. Bill Kerbin was killed. And yeah, there we go. Let's go back to the Space Center. Because, this is, it's real unfortunate. But, we got stuff to do, and it appears that because it wasn't new, we didn't get any more research. Darn. Anyways, it's time to launch our newest rocket. Oh, let's open it up. A3. Load it in. Okay, here we go. We got an A3. It's got its stages, and we're ready for launch. Okay. I don't know exactly how to initiate the stages. Maybe there's a way other than pressing space. But let's just do it. Okay, stage 1 has begun. We're launching up. Okay, if I just hit space again. Let's go, that's awesome. Okay, we just vented it. Wow, this thing was so much heavier. Okay, so unfortunately things did not work. We're now too high in the atmosphere for that to work, but this A3 has been very informative so far about how to get to space and how to not get to space. Thankfully, though, it appears that will probably get to, we're probably not gonna get to space, which is, I think, or get to, I guess, low Earth orbit, the lowest of Earth's orbits. But this has been very informative about big rockets. And that is now empty, meaning that we'll be falling back down to the surface very soon, as our velocity decreases. However, I can change the way we are rotating. Though it's space, so it's hard to control. We're still going up. We'll be in space soon, or we'll slow down before we get there. It's a mix. We can definitely see the curvature of the Earth. There's the sun. There's the moon. Don't know where the other thing is. I think it's on the other side of the planet right now, since we've only been actual place for like not very long. Oh, and is this the descent? Yep, this is the descent. Okay, we are re-entering the atmosphere now. It looks like we're gonna have a splashdown. So, and oh, is that our predicted spot of landing? That one? Maybe. But we can change the Alright, well, we are about to be re-entering the atmosphere. Let's speed things up a little bit so we can do that. Okay, and we're now falling. Okay, back to normal speed. It's okay, here we go. Wait, this is the one where I need to initiate the stage once we get deep enough. Okay. We're falling. This is bad. That didn't work. Oh boy. That's okay. I think we were going too fast. We didn't make money, probably because we didn't get higher up. The R3, catastrophic failure. We were not going fast enough. Okay, back to the drawing board. A4, which is let's go sky high. Let's see about launching this bad boy. So let's save it. Let's take A4 to the launch pad. Now this is currently our last person to pilot this, Bob Kerman. Let's get him sky high. As per the A4, we've got astonishing set of stages. I'm not sure if the parachute will work, but we might actually use thrusters to try and slow ourselves down once we're down there, potentially. Let's try it out, shall we? Okay, stage 1 initiated. Goodbye, space assembly place. We're now launching to space using a big rocket. Okay. Now this thing's big, because it's taking a long time. Oh god, that's not good. Let's... Come on. Yep. Stay going up. Come on. Whoa, we are going really fast. Let's disconnect that. Let's get up into the higher atmosphere. Okay, we are currently going at 1,000 meters per second. This is good. Let's say, I wonder if there's a way to make it like automatically point in a certain way. This thing is very hard to just maintain. Okay. Alright, we've mostly stopped and we're going, still going up. And I think it might be time that we try going a pretty fast orbit by launching ourselves. Space music just started, so we're gonna wait for this to turn and then we're gonna go boom. And oh, let's be careful with how we do this. Come on, let's be informative here. And okay, I'm not sure what's happened. Let's slow this down. Okay, and let's go to the Space Center and let's see what that did to our orbit. Let's take a look. Tracking station. What's our orbit's much wider now. Look at that. Still a suborbital trajectory, but the A4 is doing much better. And I don't know if we're making more money from this, but it does actually automatically like even things out. Huh, I don't know what RCS those are, but we are currently falling. But this has been most informative. I don't know if we've made cash. Let's see. So this is what we've been getting all our money for. Okay, and we just sounds like we might have just gotten some money. Let's take a look. If we have more science points, then we definitely do. Let's see. No. We'll see what we can do. Oh, and we're no longer okay. 70,000 meters. That's now we're out. We're leaving space now. 70,000 meters. That's our space center. We can see it. We're gonna land on the other side of the continent. But oh yep, we're following back down to the atmosphere. And the SOAR program has done pretty well. The Awesome Water Explorer. But it can do better. We haven't gotten the highest possible yet. And we might need some liquid fuel. Maybe it's time to do some parachute. Oh, no, it says it's red. Oh yeah, we're going fast. We have to wait till we slow down. If we can slow down. We're going to try and have the most air resistance possible. Because we want to slow down enough. And we want to save our astronaut by having more air resistance. Oh boy. This could be looking bad. Yeah, this is really much too bad. This is bad. Ah! Okay, we need a better way to slow down. Let's see. Lift off. Yep. Kill. Solid flea booster. Go to the space center. I don't know if we got any science points or money for that one. It's let's see. We got a little bit of money. We got a science point. The off 5 is gonna be very similar, but now with liquid fuel. Liquid fuel plus anti-death protocols. What's up? Let's launch it. Okay. Let's try and go big. Since we've had our best, the R2 is still the best, so let's try and change that. These things can launch for a while and they can get us a lot of speed. But let's try not to go too powerful. Disconnect that. And let's go for stage 2. Less atmosphere, and the second one I think gives us a lot of speed since there's so much less atmosphere and we already have some speed. But as you can see, things will turn red, I think, at the end of this. We're too high for this, I think. Well, actually, no, I think we're just going too fast. Okay, so this one we should be able to turn on and off. What the? How do we run out of liquid fuel? That's not good. Uh-oh. That's bad. Deploy! Yikes. That's bad. We're actually going to revert backwards before launching that one, so hopefully that means we didn't kill that guy. No, they're not dead yet. We decided to revert back on that one, because I realized I don't know how liquid fuel works. Let's see. Okay, after a quick look, it appears that you need to throttle it up. So let's try that launch one more time, except this time with knowledge of how to use engines. So let's go for stage 1. Stage 2 in like 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's hold it here and stage 3. So let's moving up here. Things are probably gonna start burning. hence moving very fast. Let's disconnect that. Apparently, there's this thing called throttle, which I didn't think about. So, this, we can turn that up so that when we actually use our engine, it actually works. Which is not a bad idea. Okay, let's try just a tiny amount of throttle. Now we're moving. We can extinguish it. Okay, well before we let's try going back up. Let's stabilize. Come on. Let's go up, please. Oh boy. Okay, if I have a pilot, which I do, you can enable SAS, which is incredibly nice, and our throttle isn't high enough. Because we're actually descending right now, and throttle wasn't high enough. Okay, let's turn our throttle down. Let's do some more following. And then we'll increase it in a second. To try and slow ourselves down. Alright, we're now trying to descend to the atmosphere and live. So, this is a little tough. Anything below 300 and we'll increase throttle. To get back to 75, and then we'll go back down. Parachute's out at like 10,000, I guess. Okay, we're going down solidly. And we are out. Let's open up our parachute and hope that it expands. If it could expand, that'd be really cool. Okay, it's expanding. Slow us down. Oh. Oh, yes. We touched down safely. SAS, that's beautiful. I love SAS. We gotta always have pilots now. Okay. Our parachute deployed is our mission is over. Oh hey look, recover vessel. And is that alright, mission summary. recovery vessel that survived a flight. We got a ton of signs. We got 5 signs earned. We recovered a bunch of stuff. Alright, our pilot lived. But our space program is advanced, and as long as we don't have to hire a lot of people, aka, I mean, if we can get them back down to Earth safely, it won't cost us a lot of money. And we can work on getting new projects up and running. Like, we just tested a liquid fuel engine, and they're really good. Also, we tested out that pilots are actually the best things in the universe, because once they're up, we can successfully, once pilots can turn on SAS, which is essentially, it's Space Engineers auto dampeners, which are beautiful, because then I don't have to worry about trying to keep things aligned, or I have to manually make things lining up. So, thankfully that happened, and that's going to be very important in the future for keeping our ships in line. But yeah, we had a small evolution. Might even make a little image of the evolution of my space agency's thing, which I'll have to figure out an actual name for it, other than the best space agency ever. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.